Hi, this is Denise with Paper Crafty, and it is the fifth and final day of the 5 Days of Christmas 2021 collaboration between Dear Julie and Cara Brandon Creations. These are the printables we're going to be using today. You can see that Julie has a couple of tags, a pocket, or I'm sorry, this is Cara's. Cara has a couple of tags and pockets and some journaling cards. And Julie has a lot of pieces that can be used either for ephemera or for journaling cards. I want to remind you to use the hashtag 5daysxmas2021 when searching on social media, and all the elves that are going to be using these printables will be using this hashtag in their videos and on their various social media accounts so that you can find ideas and inspiration for how to use these printables. Also, if you're going to be playing along and you want to upload your projects on social media, please use this hashtag so that we can find your work and be inspired ourselves. All right, so these are the printables we're going to be using today. Let's get started. Okay, so here is what I've made with Day 5 printables. I started making an accordion album like Tracy Fox and some others have been doing on YouTube, and I realized that this is a much larger project I'm probably going to be able to finish for Day 5. So I want to show you the components that I'm going to be using in that album with the Day 5 printables. And I made this as the front cover, and I used one of Cara's tags. I cut off the frame to this cute little girl, the outer frame, and I used that around there. I used one of Julie's printables over here to layer it up, and this is from Julie's as well. And I might add some like glossy accents or some kind of dimensional something on this frame still. I added a little tag, or not tag, but label in the background. And I added this, I made a little tab out of Cara's bingo card from her add-on kit. I put this over some cardboard, did a lot of layering. I don't know if you can see all the various elements that are in here, but there's a lot going on. I did a lot of inking with vintage photo and walnut stain distress inks. I went over it with some white, it's not paint, it's gesso. With gesso, I added some mica stain, Tim Holtz mica stain, this new Tree Lot. It's a glitter distress stain, and added some gold wax along the edges of this. And I am not sure I'm entirely done. I may do more to this as well. I also added some gold wax around Cara's tag and along Julie's printable here. So this is going to be the front cover of my accordion book, and then this is going to be the back cover of the accordion book. And this is one of Julie's printables. I did the same treatment on this cardboard as on the front. I added a little bit of this kind of fabric trim. This is actually from the the 99-cent store or the dollar store, Dollar Tree, one of the two. They had this on Halloween. So I actually really love it. Just add some texture, and you know, it's just really, really cool. I like the way the mica stain I did some dripping effect on here, and I really like the way that turned out. That's super cool. So you just get a lot of texture and you know, a lot of interest in that. So I really like the way those two turned out. And again, that's gonna be my front and the back cover for this accordion album. I made a couple other elements. One of my favorites, I think, that I really love the way it turned out, was this insert that I made using packaging from Seven Gypsies pocket ATCs for the little round vintage carousel turnstile that I have that I use frequently. And so anyway, I really love the way this turned out. On the back, I added a printable from Cara's add-on kit with took a little notch out there so I can tuck this in. And this is one of Julie's printables from this day 5. And it just opens up. And again, some more printables from this kit, the day 5. I made a little tag out of this calling card. And some washi and some string, but I just made a little notebook out of this with lots and lots of paper in here. And I like keeping this little rough edge. I think it just adds a lot of texture and a lot of interest, and it's just a lot of fun. So yeah, I really love the way that turned out, and that'll be a nice little place for doing some journaling to add to my accordion album, which is also going to fit into my library drawer, which I'm excited about. Yeah, I made the accordion album so it'll fit in here, the dimensions of it, but I can add this now. I can add this one right now. I really like the way that one looks. I think it's super cute. It looks really cute in this library drawer. And then let's see what else I made. I used Cara's pocket here. Just added a little lace and a tab to the side. And again, this is from one of Cara's bingo cards. So I just cut the Santa off of it, rounded the edges, inked them up and adhered them, did a little bit of sewing. And I'm going to put this directly into the accordion album. I have a place for it already. And I like this because it's Christmas Eve, and you know, Santa comes on Christmas Eve, so that's kind of fun. And then I have this tag, which I just love how this one turned out. It's super cute. There you go, right there. I didn't do a lot to the printable itself because there's a lot going on in this already. It's super cute. I did stitch around the whole thing, and to make it a little thicker, I actually backed it with some packaging from Tim Holtz embossing folder packaging, the chipboard that I had for that. And I thought that turned out really cute. And then in between the layers, the 2 layers of the tag and the chipboard, I added some book page, and I inked that all up, and I kind of made it really grungy, and I like the way it looks really layered. It's a lot of fun. Added some crocheted lace on here, sewed it on, and added a wooden button with some red twine on there on top of the Christmas tree. So I think that turned out really cute. I'm really happy with that. And I can use it in this pocket or not. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to use it in the album quite yet. Okay, so those are all is that everything that I made? Those 4. And then I have a couple other little dangles that I made, which are a lot of fun. I made one other thing. Can't seem to find it now. But I really like the way this turned out. This is a little dangle I made using Julie's mini tag with the Santa. And I added some teeny tiny rickrack to the bottom, and I tried sewing it on, and it was an absolute failure on this side, but I actually really kind of like the way it turned out. It's very rough looking, but it's kind of fun. I added this little pin, bold pin there. And then the back, I did the same thing as I did here. I used this packaging from the Tim Holtz embossing folder. And you can see the zigzag stitch turned out a little bit better on this side, but I added this little button. It's a Christmas tree button, and then a little red star on top. And I really love the way that turned out. I think it turned out really, really cute. So I'm excited to put this in my project. Okay, and then I did a couple other little dangles as well. I had these, actually I had used these round, I don't know, label tags to mark some bins that were in my son's room. And we got rid of the bins, but I wanted to repurpose these, so I cut out little circles out of the printables for the interior of these. This is from one of Julie's printables that has this cute little poinsettia. And then the back, I just put some book page and a little snowflake button, and then this little charm of the bells. And I love it. It says Merry Music, and you've got the bells there. So I think that turned out super cute. So I'm really excited about that. And then the final one, I cut this out of one of Julie's printables, A Joyful Christmas. And I used this Santa, the oval Santa on the back, and I added this little, this is part of a button for, it's just the bow part of the wreath, of one of the wreath buttons. And I thought it looked cute on Santa. I don't know, maybe it's not everybody's cup of tea because it kind of blocks his hat, but I thought it was super cute. I thought it looked cute on there. So, and I liked it on this round, this little round angle. So, yeah, I'm super happy with that. I think that one turned out cute as well. Okay, so this is everything I made for day 5. I hope you enjoyed this and got some ideas and inspiration. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section below, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future, please subscribe to my channel. Again, this is Denise with Paper Crafty, and craft on.